Norwell here from the Rett Book Club, and today we're going to be reading Fox, written by Margaret Wilde and Ron Brooks. We're going to read this book in two parts because it's kind of a long book, not a chapter book, but a long book. So read part one today and part two next week. I want you to be thinking about two things about this book, though. I want you to be thinking about the mood of this book, how it makes you feel. And when we talk about mood, you can look at the graphics, because the graphics and the colors are going to help us with this mood. When you're talking about mood, you might be describing a mood as being, let's see, heavy. Like a heavy mood. Could be a fun mood, kind of a happy, free, fun mood. Could be kind of a rough. Like something is kind of rough in this book and kind of difficult. It could be kind of a sweet mood. Something could be going on that's very sweet. We might also think of it in terms of being dark. Or in terms of being a light mood. And so now that we're looking at the colors here on the cover, we might be thinking more about, does this seem like it's going to be a light mood or a dark mood? We also might think of some feelings. Do you know what? We might think of it as being, maybe an angry mood. Or one that we'd be afraid. Or it feels kind of scary. Or maybe a lonely mood, or hurt. Everybody's kind of hurt in this book. So let's be thinking about the mood, but also let's think about the theme. What's the message? And you won't really get to the message here. It's going to build and build and build till we get to the end. So those are the two things I want you to think about in this book just called Fox, by Margaret Wilde and Ron Brooks. So we see a picture here of a dog carrying a bird in its mouth. Ooh, that might not be good. But I think maybe what we need to do is read so we can find out. Let's find out if that bird in the dog's mouth is a good thing or not. And I'm going to read to you, showing you this graphic of the dog inside the cave with the bird. Through the charred forest and over hot ash. Oh, those are really important words. Those words, through the hot forest and over the hot ash, runs dog with a bird clamped in his big, gentle mouth. Whoa. So I had to change my reading there. Clamped makes it sound like it's kind of hard. But then we hear his mouth is gentle. Well, I like how those two words make me feel a little better because it's gentle. He takes her to his cave above the river. River. And there he tries to tend to her burnt wing. Oh goodness, tend. That means he tries to care for her burnt wing. But Magpie does not want his help. No way. The bird's name is Magpie, and she does not want. I do not want your help. I will never again be able to fly, she whispers. Oh no. Not be able to fly. Wow. Not be able to fly. That must feel so sad. So sad. Oh, I'm sorry. Feel. I'm in the wrong place. See, you know what? Nobody is perfect when it comes to modeling, are they? I know, says the dog. He is silent for a moment and he says, I am blind in one eye, but my life is still good. That dog. That dog is very, very happy. even though he only has one eye. An eye is nothing, says Maggie. How would you feel if you couldn't run? Oh, that's a good question. If you could not. With your body, if you could not run, you could not race, you could not go, you could not with your body go very fast. You could not go fast. Dog does not answer. Magpie drags her body into the shadow of the rocks until she feels herself melting into blackness.
Black.
There's that dark.
Dark.
And black.
Black.
We're starting to get a feel for this mood, aren't we? Seems like Magpie, is feeling very angry.
Angry.
And very, very sad.
Sad.
Days pass. Perhaps a week later, she wakes with a rush of grief. But Dog is still waiting with his body. He is waiting. He persuades her to go with him to the riverbank. He says, you know what? How about we go? We go together. Pretty persuasive, I say. Hop on my back, he says. Look into the water and tell me what you see. What you can look at and see. What you can look at and see. Sighing, Magpie does as he asks. Reflected in the water are clouds and sky and trees and something else. I want you to see how this is written, because it's written different than a lot of books. There's writing going left to right like we're used to, but then there's writing going up and down the side of the page. It was the same on the first page I read to you. Up and down and left to right. That is very, very different. Very different. So this is what she sees. Written on the side, I see a strange new creature, she says. She sees something new. Something new. I have to tell you, I am wondering. I'm wondering about that. Something new. That is us, says Dog. Not just you. Not just me. But now it's us. Now hold on tight. So what do you think they're going to do? Hold on tight. Maybe you could stop here and take a little bit of a guess, a little prediction as to what you think they're going to do. Hope you did. With Magpie clinging to his back, he races through the scrub. Oh my goodness. He is, I remember where to find this with his body. He is racing. He is racing, going so fast, racing past the stringy barks, past the clumps of yellow box trees and into the blueness. He runs so swiftly. The word for that would be Fast.
Fast.
Another word for swiftly is fast. He runs so swiftly, it is almost as if he were flying with his body
Flying.
flying. Wow. Do you notice? Things are just a little bit lighter. A little bit lighter. Magpie feels the wind streaming through her feathers and she rejoices. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling like maybe Magpie is feeling happier. Fly, dog, fly, she screams. Oh my goodness, she wants that dog to just
Fly.
fly, dog.
Bird.
Oh, sorry, fly, dog. I will be your missing eye, and you will be my wings. Wow, that's pretty cool. You will be my wings, and I will be your eyes. And so, dog, look at those faces. Look how happy they are. And so dog runs with Magpie on his back every day, through summer, through winter. They are running every day. Every single day. Always.
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 Running. Always. And you know what? Hold on, did I put running here? I did not. Always going.
Going.
Always running. But after the rains, when the saplings are springing up everywhere, a fox comes into the bush. Fox with his haunted eyes and rich red coat, he flickers. Ooh, that's a great word, flickers. Like he moves, and that word seems to me to be a little bit
Scary.
Like he's kind of sneaking, showing up here and showing up there. He flickers through the trees. Flickers through the trees like a tongue of fire, and Magpie trembles. She is feeling really nervous. Really nervous. Because we might know something about foxes and birds. Just might. That would make her feel
Nervous.
He looks kind of sneaky. But dog says, welcome. We can offer you food and shelter. Here is dog. Dog is so very, very kind. Nice and kind. Remember that gentleness about him from the beginning of the story. Thank you, says Fox. I saw you running this morning. You looked extraordinary. Oh, that was nice. He gave him a compliment. Extraordinary would mean you looked really awesome. Extraordinary. Dog beams, but Magpie shrinks away. She can feel Fox staring at her burnt wing. So it seems like we have two different feelings. Two different feelings here. Very, very different. The way that dog feels and bird feels about Fox. In the evenings, when the air is creamy with blossom, Dog and Magpie relax at the mouth of the cave. The mouth of the cave would be the front of the cave, at the very, very front.
In front.
In front of the cave. Now and again, Fox joins in the conversation, but Magpie can feel him watching. Always watching her. Oh my goodness. Always watching. I don't know if I have that word here. That would be a good word to put here, don't you think? Oh, there it is.
Watch.
Always
Watching.
Always watching. And I have to tell you, those eyes make me feel
Nervous.
And the mood seems a little bit
Dark. Darker.
darker to me. And at night his smell seems to fill the cave. A smell of rage and envy and loneliness. Ooh, let's think about those words. Rage would be really very angry. Rage. And envy, oh, that's what people feel when they are jealous. When they want something somebody else has. But why?
Lonely.
Because there's loneliness. He's lonely. And there, it's starting to get very, very dark. Again in your story. Magpie tries to warn Dog about Fox. That bird is talking to Fox. To Dog about Fox. He belongs nowhere, she says. He loves no one, but Dog says, he's all right. Just let him be. He's all right. Let him be. She's warning him. He loves no one.
He
loves
loves
no one. He loves
nobody.
That's a sad thing, isn't it? That night, when Dog is asleep, here's the picture, Fox whispers to Magpie, I can run faster than Dog, faster than the wind.
I can go
even faster than
Dog.
Faster than the wind. Leave Dog and come with me. Come with me. Oh, slow down. One, two, three, go. Come with me. Come with me. Those fateful words. The Magpie says, I will never leave Dog. Oh my goodness. And Magpie says, I will never leave Dog. I am his missing eye, and he is my wings. Okay, I'm going to stop here because I want you to think about, remember what I want you to think about. I want you to think about the mood. I want you to think about the graphics, the pictures we saw, the colors, what kind of moods. I wanted you to think about the theme. Like, what's the message here? What are we learning here? But here I have a question I want you to think about. I want you to think about if bird is going to go with fox. Do you think that this is the end of the discussion? It's all over with. Or do you think fox is going to keep trying? And if so, if fox is going to keep trying, then what's going to happen? When we come back next week, we come back for part 2, we're going to read about what happens to answer that question. And we'll also be able to pull together the whole idea of what the theme of this book is. Fox by Margaret Wilde and Ron Brooks. Bye. Catch you next time.